say good morning. It's a lovely British summer day. Rain. Weight is back down to 60.3. Pre-run meal, we're trialling rice cakes with banana and honey because I can't seem to run at the moment without getting a stitch. This is probably the most boring breakfast, but needs must. So dry. It is Saturday and it's my second run of the week. This is actually my second run in a week in quite a long time because I went on holiday, came back, had a wedding, so I've not been able to get 2 runs in for a couple of weeks now. And the second run is always my longer run of the week. So today I've got to do 45 minutes at slightly different speeds, but they don't really vary that much. It's just the middle segment of the run is slightly faster than the other 2 segments. Yeah, I need to get warmed up, so I'm just doing some stretching on the floor and then I'm gonna do some dynamic movements outside just to get ready. But I wanted to vlog today because I feel like we need to catch up. We need to go over everything that I'm now doing post-diet. I wanted to fill you guys in. So let's get warmed up and let's get ready for my long run of the week. Earlier on in the week, I actually did my first test run, and basically that's where you test like your max speed. So I had to do 30 minutes as, not as fast as I can, but like at a pace that I could maintain at a constant pace for 30 minutes. And I actually, well, the first 3 kilometers went really well, and my pace was around like 5:10, 5:20-ish per kilometer. But then it got to 3 kilometers, guys, and I died. Sally the Stitch made a return, and oh my goodness, you know when you just have to stop because you're in that much pain? That was me, and I was so disappointed because it was all going so well. It was just so annoying. So yeah, this morning I've mixed up my breakfast. I've gone for rice cakes with banana and honey, and I've not had a coffee. I have had like not a huge amount of liquid because I feel like that might be what's causing it, but let's see. I really don't like running, not having food, but it's fine. I've had a couple of rice cakes, so that's okay, right? And also, I really want to get a pair of running trainers that are good for like speed work, because these Asics Gel Nimbus that I've got, I've shown you guys them so many times, they're really good, but I don't feel like they're a fast shoe. And I've been speaking to a few people and they say that you need to get like a carbon plated shoe for those runs, but only for those runs. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know, a bit divided between getting the Alpha Flies, which I'm not actually a massive fan of. I don't know. I feel like everyone's got them, but also like the heel is really high. And then the other ones I'm looking at as well are the Saucony's. I think it's like the Elite or the Saucony 4s. There's like 2 different ones. One's like £280, which is ridiculous. And then the other ones I think are like $230, both so expensive. But yeah, if anyone has any recommendations on like a speed shoe, let me know, because I don't really know much about it. So yeah, comment below. I'll just show you guys. So these are ones that I'm thinking. So they're the Women's Endorphin Elite from Saucony. The colorway is actually quite cool as well. And then the other ones are the Nike Alpha Flies, and they're bringing out a new colorway, which I think looks really nice. I feel like on TikTok, everyone calls them the influencer running shoe, and I don't think I want to be a part of that crew. But these do look really cool, and if they are like as good as everyone says, then I feel like I should try them. Anyways, this is the new colorway. Do we think the Saucony's or do we think the Alpha Fly? Also, actually, there's another Saucony as well, which there's just so many shoes, I'm so confused. So that was the Endorphin Elite, and then there's also the Endorphin Pro 4, which is a full carbon plate. So that could also work. And this one looks like it has more cushioning, but I really don't like the color. It's bright yellow. I don't know, is that a vibe? But I guess it's not really about the colour of the shoe, is it, Ellie? It's more about the performance, so yeah, let me know. Also, this is so typical. I've literally just got ready for my run, and the guy who potentially might be doing like all our gardening work has just messaged me to say he's going to be early and he's going to be here in 20 minutes. So I'm going to have to wait for him to come. Otherwise, yeah, he's going to be waiting for me to finish my very long run. Running vest on. Am I going to be... Is this your one?
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Have a look.
That's your one.
Yeah.
Guys, is anybody whose boyfriend just obsessed with football at the moment? Because all Kieran talks about is football.
Deadline day. You don't understand the importance and the excitement about deadline day.
Anyways, right, so plan for today. 45 minutes, 15 minutes at RP 2 to 4, 15 minutes at RP 5 to 7, and then 15 minutes at RP 2 to 4. So a nice, easy run. I don't feel prepared now the gardener's been. I feel out of tune.
I don't feel out of tune, but
My brain switched off from running to gardening. Now I've got to switch it back on to running. Oh my goodness, my legs are so sore from training the legs a couple of days ago. I thought they'd be better today, but they're actually worse, which is not great because every step I'm like, ow. Come on, Ellie, we can do this. Kieran's actually just had to run back because he cannot go on a run without forgetting something, and this time it was his glasses, not that it's even sunny. So he's gone back. Is that him in the background? Dun 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 dun. You got it! I've never tried running with the nose strip before, but Kieran is obsessed with it and he will not run without one now. He even sleeps with them. Anyways, let's get running. 2K. I feel really stiff. Hearing you so Bill, 100%. It's gonna be a hard run, I can tell. I'm gonna do my best. I'm so annoyed. I've got a stitch again. Oh. Honestly, it's just annoying me so much. It's like it's stopping me running any further than 3K at the moment. It's just so painful, I can't continue. I literally had minimal liquid, 2 rice cakes about an hour and a half ago, and I've still got a stitch. It's got to be to do with my breathing, but I don't understand. What can I be doing so wrong? Help. Guys, we did it, but oh, that was so annoying. I was so frustrated. It just feels like the only thing holding me back from actually progressing with my running at the moment is this stitch that I just keep on getting, no matter what I do. I do think it probably is like my posture and my breathing, to be honest, because I've kind of ruled out the food side of it now, and there's not really much else I can do apart from literally starve myself and not drink anything. But that's just like, I don't want to do that. And I don't actually think that would make much of a difference, but anyways, I ran, how fast I ran? 6.66k, 45 minutes. Average pace was 6:45, but that's because I walked quite a bit of it. But before that, I was getting like under 6 minutes per kilometre, which was pretty good for me. So, yeah, just annoying. Not good as well on it. It is what it is. I've actually got a really sore back. I think I'm just going to do some stretching now and make a coffee. I'm literally dying for a coffee because the first thing I have in the morning when I wake up is a coffee. So I'm going to make a coffee, do some stretching, and yeah, try and release my back off a little bit. Also, Kieran and I did a trip to Dunelm yesterday. Look how gorgeous these mugs are. I'm the type of person that thinks coffee tastes better when it's in a better mug, so I chose these ones. They're quite wide. Kieran wasn't so much of a fan, were you?
Show me how you can make one.
Okay, hang on. So this is my one.
Look, because it won't fit on.
And then Kieran chose these, which are actually also quite nice as well. They're a little bit speckled, quite wide as well. But obviously mine's a little bit wider. So you want me to show you how to make it?
That's just a good shape.
So he was saying that it's not going to fit on here, and I know it's not going to fit on there.
Not very well, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's just going to drip everywhere.
It goes everywhere, yeah. Exactly.
It's not very practical for the Nespresso Virtuo, but it looks good.
It's not bad.
You went down. That is such a close call. Oh, look look at that, that perfectly fits my oat milk latte.
Good, because then you're not chucking a bit away every day.
Sorry, but how perfect is that mug? See? It's actually the small things like this that make me really happy. See, that tastes different. What is it about having a different mug?
It does taste different.
It does taste different. Did you just drink my coffee? You just licked my coffee, didn't you? I desperately need to shower, but you know what? I'm so hungry. I'm gonna make a quick breakfast. I literally just love bacon, egg, bagels. It's so simple, but it just tastes so good. And I feel like so many people are afraid of having bacon, but guys, bacon and like anything that you kind of deem as not so healthy is absolutely okay, as long as you're having a good balance of everything and you're also having, you know, like loads of fruit and veg as well, and you know, like everything in moderation. But today is actually my first day back tracking my macros and calories, because my weight is actually back down now. So as you saw this morning, it's down to what I was before I went away on holiday, which is great. But I really want to try and get my calories up now, because I want to feel a bit more fueled. I feel a little bit like not enough energy. So I've basically put my calories up now, because obviously I'm not trying to get leaner anymore. And my goal now is honestly just to focus on performance while also staying relatively lean. I feel really happy with what I've achieved, and I want to try and stay lean-ish, but I also want to make sure that I'm fueled. So there's always a bit of a toss-up, I don't know. When you lose fat and you get leaner, you're always going to kind of lose a little bit of strength, and you're also going to lose a little bit of your glutes as well. So my goal is to get the calories back up, focus on getting a little bit stronger, focus on improving my running whilst also staying relatively lean. But let's be honest, I'm not going to stay as lean as I am now, because that would just be impossible. But yeah, so calories at the moment. So my calories are now at 1980, 220 carb, 140 protein and 60 fat. I'm going to do this for a week or so, then reassess, and then I'll probably pop them up again. In terms of like a reverse diet, because I know so many people ask about this, and I feel a lot of people kind of go a bit too deep into it. Yes, you know, after a diet and stuff, it's good to slowly increase your calories for sure, but I think we also have to remember that I've just been away on holiday. I've been eating, you know, more than I probably would have done anyway. So in a way that kind of got me out of the deficit. So I don't want to now go back into a deficit and slowly pop the calories up. Do you get what I mean? So the calories that I'm on now are basically a small, like a low maintenance, I guess you could say. And then I'm going to slowly sort of increase them more to like a higher maintenance. And that's like my goal. But yeah, a reverse diet doesn't have to take weeks and weeks, guys. I think the most important thing is that you just get out of that deficit, because you don't need to be in it anymore. So yeah, I see a lot of people on social media like reverse dieting for months, and that is not what is needed. The most important thing is you get out of that deficit, slowly sort of increase calories, and yeah, it shouldn't take more than like 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how big your deficit is, of course. Anyways, let's make breakfast, because my stomach is rumbling and I need to eat. Oh my goodness, I just went to get the cheese out. Parmesan absolutely everywhere. Like if I open that freezer drawer, that is gonna fill my freezer with Parmesan. Oh, why? For this whole bagel, there are 462 calories and just under 32 grams of protein. I've got my sandwich, and I've also made some electrolytes as well. It's really important post-run to just make sure that you refill properly. This is literally my idea of heaven. Look how much I'm taking. So yum. I think I've finally cracked how to maintain relatively healthy hair while having extensions in. And I think it's because before, I never really used to put too many products on it. And I mean, I put a bit of heat protector on it, but not that much. Recently, I've been using these two. So the Beauty Works heat resistant stuff, and then the Wow, Colour Wow. This is their Dream Coat. This is so good. And do you know what? When I had my extensions taken out last, my hair looked really good. And yeah, I think it's just because I've been doing that, so really protecting it. But also I haven't been putting too much heat on it, because I think when you've got extensions, it's really easy to just whack the heat on it all the time. But yeah, you do have to obviously remember that you do have your real hair in there. There's actually nothing better than that post-run shower. And I've been putting off that hair wash for a very long time. I think when you've got extensions, it's just the world's biggest effort to actually wash the hair. Also, I've been after some artwork, basically, to go on this wall here, because I feel like it's a bit bare. Really, we should have had like some shelves kind of built in, but you live and you learn, don't you? And then when you finish it, you think, why didn't I do that? But anyways, I basically want to get a really nice bit of artwork just to kind of make the wall look good. And I found this one. It's by a photographer called Slim Aaron. It's really expensive, but they actually do like dupes of it on Etsy. So I found that print in 50 by 50 for like £45. So I think I might order that, because I feel like the tones of like that picture just go so nicely with our bathroom. What do we think? Also, everything else house related has really come to a bit of a halt, because we're basically waiting for some wardrobes to be built. I'll show you. On this back wall. Look, this is what we're living with at the moment. Please ignore the washing. I'm just about to put that in wash. But yeah, so this part of the house is literally a tip, because we're wanting like these wardrobes to go all along this wall, and then that will be a secret door into the bathroom. But yeah, we're just having trouble with sort of getting the builders to come around to do it. Everything just takes so long, and I'm literally the most impatient person ever. And then once that's done, this room can then all be painted and finished off, because there's no point in painting the room until obviously the wardrobes are done. So yeah, everything's just a bit of a halt, which is super frustrating. And I actually didn't realise how long things took until I owned a house. I really fancy my NANDOS pasta for like a late lunch. So I'm just literally going to the shop now to pick up what I need, because I looked in the fridge and guys, that was bare. I haven't actually planned my week yet, but do you know what? I actually can't bother to do a weekly shop. I just want to grab the things that I need, and I just really am craving like comfort pasta, halloumi, NANDOS, my fave combination. Medium. Good secured. I just bought, actually not that much, but I couldn't resist, guys. Do you know what I'm craving tonight? I'm craving these cookies, which by the way are the best cookies in the entire world that you can buy off the shelf. Fox's half-coated milk chocolate cookies. These and a cup of tea are actually a bit different. I only bought a few bits, but basically just enough to make my NANDOS pasta. And I got some chocolate buttons, because these are the best chocolate ever. And obviously when I was dieting, I didn't really buy stuff like this, because when I buy it, I eat the whole thing. But now, I don't really care so much, and if I want it, I'll buy it. Guys, I'm being made to watch more football.
You've been asleep for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I've actually just gone and had a nap. I was gonna cook my NANDOS pasta, and then I had some chocolate buttons and literally fell asleep. Anyways, it's now, what time is it now? 6 o'clock on a Saturday, and do you know what? The last thing I want to do right now is cook a meal. It really is not what I want to do. So I'm kind of thinking I might actually meal prep my NANDOS pasta tomorrow morning, and I'll show you, because then it will set me up for a good Monday and Tuesday, because my Mondays and Tuesdays at the moment are so busy, and I always have not a great day of eating. It's more like snacking, I guess you could say, because I normally just don't have a huge amount of time to cook. So I feel like if I set myself up for a good Monday, Tuesday, we could have a better start to the week. And obviously I'm tracking, well, I'm meant to be tracking now moving forward. So yeah, I feel like it might help me a bit. But what are you gonna have for dinner? We've just been debating like what we're gonna have, because the cook of the house can't be bothered to cook. I really fancy a...
Cook of the house?
Yeah, I am the cook of the house.
When was the last time you cooked for me?
What do you cook? Chicken and rice? Chicken and rice. Yeah, chicken and rice. we were just debating because yesterday I actually had chili for lunch and then for dinner I had steak, so I really don't want any more beef, but Kieran wants a Five Guys.
If we're gonna get,
we never get takeaways.
I never get takeaway, but for some reason I saw someone yesterday post a video of a burger, and I don't even fancy burgers, but I really want a Five Guys burger.
Yeah, I really don't fancy Five Guys. I really fancy a Peshwari naan and a chicken tikka masala.
You are getting an Indian then.
Yeah. I'm really scared because I'm ordering from a new Indian restaurant that I've never ordered from before, but it's meant to be like the best one around here, so hopefully it should be good. And if you're wondering what the noise is, have you fed him?
No, I haven't.
It's 6:30.
Ding it.
Okay, so I'm going with a tikka masala, chicken, pilau rice, and then Peshwari naan. I would normally get just the chicken tikka with the sauce on the side, but to be honest, because it's only me ordering, I'm just gonna get this, otherwise it'll be way too much. It's arrived! That actually came really quickly. So we've got, oh god, it's really hot. Pilau rice, chicken tikka masala, that looks really runny. There is actually nothing more disappointing than a takeaway that doesn't taste good, so let's all keep our fingers crossed. Oh, it's so hot. That's a good sign. What is that? Oh, bay leaf. Oh, I'm dead. Look, Kieran's is just arrived.
What have I done? Just dip the whole bag in oil? Oh my word.
It's actually coming through the bag.
Babe, look at the chips in there.
Oh my god. They could have put it in a bit later. Oh my god. Stop. What did you ordered? That tastes really good.
I wasn't really hungry, so I went for a small meal. Just a small chips, couple of burgers.
Chips, oh, they're really soggy.
They're the best chips on the planet.
Did you get, what is it, Cajun or?
Oh, just normal. There's got enough salt in there to kill a rhino.
Oh, this is a good Indian. What a find.
I thought we'd done that one before.
No. Do you know what makes a good Indian takeaway is when it's not greasy? I hate greasy takeaways like that. Can't do it. Oh my god.
Is it good?
That naan is insane. Oh, you want some now, do you?
Well, let me try it. I've got to make sure it's good enough for you, haven't I?
Okay, all plated up. I'll probably go back for seconds, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna start with this. Kieran's got his plate of chips. I'm actually starving. Running makes me so hungry. Anything over 30 minutes and I am like a horse for the rest of the day. I cannot stop eating. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm dying at how my NANDOS pasta's turned into this, but I am gonna do it tomorrow, so it's fine. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, the day that this video actually goes live, but I'm just getting ready because I'm going on a walk with my best friend Sophie this morning. None of my friends actually live close to me, it's so annoying, but her mum and dad actually live close to me, so whenever she's visiting them I try and see her. And I'm gonna come back and do some meal prep because I need to set myself up for a good week. I've got such a busy week and I find it so much easier if I've got loads of good food in the fridge. I actually don't feel that bad, you know, after my Indian last night. I feel pretty good. I feel like I really needed that after that run. That literally wiped me out. Running longer distances is actually a completely different ballgame because you do really need to make sure that you're nice and fueled, pre and post, to be honest. Not that 45 minutes is a long distance for me. I don't know why I say that. So yeah, that's my plan today. I'm just gonna do my hair and slick it back. It's so hard to do your hair slicked back when you've just washed it because it's so fresh, but I always use this. It's really good because it brushes out. I don't like gel that clings to your hair until you next wash it. Not a vibe, but that, yeah, just brushes out quite nicely, which is great. I've actually found the best skincare routine. I feel like I've been doing this for over a year now and I don't know, my skin just looks really good at the moment, and it's definitely a combination of having a tan as well. Literally love going away. So first of all, I always use hyaluronic acid every morning, and it's important to have a slightly damp face because basically it locks in moisture and it just makes your skin look really plump. I really like this L'Oreal one. It's not too expensive compared to some of them. Then I always use vitamin C. This is really good for like brightening your face, and it smells really good as well. And then I found a really good moisturiser. This one I got from ASOS is the Laneige Water Bank Hyaluronic Cream. This makes your skin so soft. It's not too expensive for moisturisers. Some of them, I actually can't believe the price. They don't even last that long, but this one's not actually like too bad, so I'm quite happy I found this one. Because we want to protect our skin, this SPF is unbelievable. It's called Queen Screen from Ultraviolet Luminizing Skin Screen. Oh my goodness, this makes your face look so good. And it's an SPF. It's the best one I've ever tried. It's just so like silky. Oh my god. On your face. I'm just gonna let that soak in, and then I just use 2 more products. I feel like this is a lot of products, but it does actually work for me. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, but glowy. Obviously yesterday wasn't the best day in regards to tracking because I had the Indian, to be honest. I probably could have guesstimated it, but you know what, I really couldn't be bothered, and that's absolutely okay. I want you to know that, like, when you're coming out of a diet, it's normal to not be so bothered with tracking and stuff, because obviously you don't have like that goal of getting leaner and it's not so important. But to be honest, my main like aim with tracking now is just so that I know that I'm eating enough calories, but also enough protein, because it's so easy to fall behind on protein, like so easy. And the way I just make sure I'm having enough is I have protein with every meal, and then I kind of roughly know that I'm there. I'm just using this. This is a L'Oreal. This is a YSL Glow Balm, and I mix it with the Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops. These bronzing drops have lasted me ages. Look how horrible that is. I was on holiday, they literally exploded. Oh, actually, I was on the plane with my sister doing my makeup on the way to France and opened my Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops, guys. I'm not joking when I say I opened it and the entire bottle basically emptied in my hand. On the plane, I had no tissues whatsoever. My sister was like, oh, just rub it into your face. But those drops are really strong. Like, if I'd have rubbed all of that into my face, I would have looked like a what's it on the plane. So I was like trying to suck it up back into the bottle, and it just, yeah, absolute disaster. Anyways, that is my glowy skin. I'm just gonna put a little bit of makeup on, and then gonna have a little bit of breakfast. I'm literally gonna make a smoothie really quickly because we're going on a walk and I wanna make sure I'm starting my day right. Like I said, having protein with every single meal helps so much. So key ingredients, we've got Vanilla Fit Pro Whey from Women's Best. This one's the best. I've also got some cinnamon. How cute are these little jars? They're from Amazon. And then I've got banana, raspberries, ice, frozen raspberries, and also I'm gonna add some milk as well, and that's literally all I do. I made this the other day and it was so good. It was such a good combination, so I'm gonna make it again. And also, now that I'm not trying to get leaner, I don't mind so much if I'm like guesstimating things, because like I said, it's just so I have an idea roughly of where I'm at in calories. I don't mind if I'm not being like 100% accurate. Oh, that looks good. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at judging that. That is literally right to the top. That is so good. The cinnamon really does change it. I feel like that's the key to a good shake. I'm literally starving now, so I'm gonna meal prep my NANDOS pasta. I have actually just realised or remembered that I bought this pasta the other day. It's from M&S. It's their high protein fusilli pasta, and I'm going to use that because why not? And also it's high protein, so that will help getting my protein in. To make my Nando's pasta, we're going to need some chicken. I have chicken breast here, and I think this is 650 grams. Then we've got lightest cream cheese. That's going to be the sauce. Some low-fat cream. Well, this is omelette. It's like a cream alternative. And then I've also got some Nando's marinated in medium. We've got halloumi, red pepper, onion, the pasta, and then some grated mozzarella. God, guys, look how creamy that pasta is. I actually feel like I've outdone myself here. Guys, look how good these look. Oh, and they're pretty good for you as well, because we use that protein pasta. Per portion, there are 553 calories, 56.3 grams of protein, 18 grams of fat, and 37 grams of carb. I mean, I think that's pretty good for a pasta with this much volume. I'm gonna have to try it because I'm starving. So I'm gonna have one today, and then I've got one for the next 3 days. That's really good. It's like the perfect creamy Nando's. Oh my God. So good. These will keep in the fridge for around 3 to 4 days. I'd say 4 days max. I don't really tend to keep anything for longer than that. And then when you want to eat it, you can either eat it cold or just reheat it in the microwave for like 2-3 minutes until it's piping hot and you're ready to go. That pasta also, so per portion I used 60 grams. There were 33 grams of carb and 13 grams of protein. I think that's pretty good. What is that like compared to normal pasta? Let's see, because sometimes these things say they're high protein and then they're not. 60 grams of normal pasta only has 7.5 grams of protein and 43.8 grams of carbs, so slightly more carbs, slightly less protein. I mean, it is only like 8 grams more protein, but I feel that's okay. I don't think it's a huge amount, is it really? I mean, every little helps. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna clear up. I'm gonna eat my lunch, and I'm actually gonna leave this vlog here because I need to get it edited, otherwise it's not gonna be up later today. But I hope you enjoyed spending a couple days with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so excited to just move forward now and yeah, take you on this next journey of me maintaining and also just working on getting fitter and stronger, and yeah, just being super happy because that's how I feel at the moment. I think that's the most important thing. If you have any questions, pop them below, but I will see you at the same time next week. Bye guys.